Chapter 2714 begins with the four Farrell siblings Marco, Stage, Shiloh, and their brother, worrying about Catherine possibly bad mouthing them to their mother, Matriarch Farrell. They decide to head inside quickly to avoid suspicion. Meanwhile, Catherine has brought Liberty into the house, where all eyes turn to Liberty, recognizing her as someone who looks familiar. Matriarch Farrell, sitting at the head of the room, surrounded by high ranking family members, acknowledges Liberty's presence and directs the butler to bring a small stool for Liberty to sit on. Liberty perceives this gesture as a slight and responds with sarcasm, criticizing Matriarch Farrell's hospitality. She points out that despite being invited from afar, she is not given a proper place to sit, which she considers a sign of poor hospitality. Her bluntness shocks the room, and she begins to leave, instructing her bodyguards to follow. Matriarch Farrell calls out to Liberty, attempting to justify her actions by stating that everyone in the room is Liberty's elder and that it would be inappropriate for them to make way for someone younger. She claims that providing a small stool is already a significant gesture of respect. However, Liberty remains unimpressed and retorts that, as a guest, she should be treated with respect. She also makes a pointed remark about her grandmother's death, suggesting that it was a conspiracy rather than an accident, hinting at a darker family history that Matriarch Farrell might be trying to cover up. This accusation causes tension to rise, and Matriarch Farrell angrily denies the conspiracy theory, maintaining that Liberty's grandmother died in an accident. Liberty, however, stands her ground, implying that the truth of her grandmother's death is known to higher powers and cannot be hidden. At this critical moment, Catherine intervenes, addressing Matriarch Farrell and suggesting that she should treat Liberty with the respect due to a guest and a family member. Catherine's plea is not just for Liberty's sake, but also to protect the family's reputation. She warns that treating Liberty poorly would only fuel rumors and suspicion, making it seem as though Matriarch Farrell has something to hide. Catherine's bold stance surprises everyone, especially Matriarch Farrell, who is visibly upset by her daughter's defiance. Catherine's argument underscores the importance of maintaining the family's public image and internal unity. She asserts that by showing hospitality to Liberty, they could prevent further damage to their reputation and dispel any notions of guilt or fear within the family. Matriarch Farrell, though angered by Catherine's outburst, is left to reconsider her approach. The chapter closes with the unresolved tension between Liberty and Matriarch Farrell, with Catherine standing as a mediator, trying to balance respect for her mother and the need to acknowledge Liberty's rightful place in the family. The power dynamics within the Farrell family are laid bare, showing the fragile alliances and deep seated rivalries that define their relationships. This chapter effectively highlights the complex web of relationships and power struggles within the Farrell family. Liberty's arrival and her confrontational stance against Matriarch Farrell bring underlying issues to the surface, challenging the family's traditional hierarchy and norms. Catherine's intervention is pivotal as it showcases her role as a peacemaker and a strategic thinker concerned with the family's broader image and future.